Good morning, everyone. I've just gotten out of bed, and it is a lovely day here on the Minecraft server. Now, today I am getting a little bit annoyed with how slow our melon and pumpkin farm is going. So, what we're going to do is we're actually going to do a redesign of that one, and we're going to hopefully get it going a bit faster. Now, what I need to do first and foremost is go over to my friend DigiNinja's base and grab some iron from him. He has said that we are able to grab some if we need it, but of course I'm going to make sure that we give him a bit of something in return. So we're going to jump over to our villager breeder and grab some efficiency 5 books for him. We have done lots of trading. Now we just have to make our efficiency 4 books into our efficiency 5 before we can head off and give them over to DigiNinja in exchange for some lovely iron, which is very exciting. We've been able to make 5 there, so pretty happy with that, and we'll get to AFK. Well, it looks like somebody else wanted to build in the black style. Wow, that's looking pretty cool. Obviously he's not quite finished, he's got the basalt highlights there. That's looking fancy. Even got the soul sand lanterns. I like. Nice. And I feel like this is as good a place as any to leave our little contribution for stealing some of his iron. There we go, stole some iron, here's compensation. Love S. And we got 1, 2, 3. 3 efficiency 5 books, because I've heard that he doesn't have efficiency yet. His villagers. But before we leave, I am going to use his crafting table here to get myself some lovely iron bars. Ingots. Iron ingots. And not even iron. Gold ingots. Goodness gracious me. And I left my boat. Ah, there's one. I am commandeering this vessel. I wonder where our friend Ray's place is from here. I know she hasn't built her own portal. We'll check out what... Ooh. He has a little watchtower. How interesting. So, I know the last few episodes there have been a lot of building farms, getting resources, that type of thing. I can promise you that we will soon be getting into the more fun stuff, more interactive stuff. I do have an episode coming up that we have discussed, a number of us here on the server, where we all want to go to the end and take on the Ender Dragon together. That has been something that we've been planning, just trying to get everyone together really, or as many people as we can, just so we can all kind of have that fun and take on the Ender Dragon together rather than all trying to do it individually. So hopefully that will be coming up. If not next episode, then the one after. So just bear with me. We are definitely getting into stuff. Coming up after that, we definitely will be starting to build some of the base, at least in the foundation, down as well. I know last episode I mentioned that I was really looking forward to doing kind of 2 layers to the castle. So the outside layer being the traditional stone, the cracked and the mossy cobblestone and all that kind of stuff, making it really just worn down. And then on the inside doing the black stone, making it kind of like the second part of the build where they've actually gone and rebuilt some of the castle or built a better version, so kind of the more, I guess, established part of it. So maybe we'll have something like, the west wing is all the ruined wing or something like that, and then, the central part of the castle and the eastern wing are all in the blackstone and they're all traditional, um, you know, generally what you'd find in a castle, like a library or stable out the front, obviously bedrooms, general things like that. Obviously there'll be a nice big storage area for us as well. But yeah, just trying to look at doing a different kind of building style, not just building in the one kind of block. So it's definitely something that I'm looking forward to doing, and I am a little bit disappointed that we haven't got to starting that yet. But obviously getting into the nether and getting that black stone has kind of been holding us back. So hopefully I'll be able to do a bit of that off camera, and then we'll be able to get into it. That's enough watching iron golems die. Let's jump out and check what loot we've got, and then carry on with the rest of the episode. Looks like we've made ourselves to Rayleria's base. She's also got the barrel there with boats in it. Let's see. I'm assuming this is an up. Oh. Fancy. Love me a good water elevator. This is cute, little. Oh, look at all the cats she's got. This is really cool. I like this. She's a really good builder. She's picked a great spot too. Look at this. Ooh, more water elevators. Where do these go? Bunk. Nope. Oh. Trapdoor. Rightio. Okay. This is pretty awesome. I love what she's doing with this. Absolutely love it. Alright, but now we need to find a place where we can leave our little present for her. We leave it in here? Well, here's her bed. Yep, let's leave it here. Present for you. Here we go. She has been after some efficiency books for a little while. She was using DigiNinja's farm as well, and she mentioned that he didn't have any efficiency villages yet, so thought I'd come and drop these off for her, and obviously give DigiNinja some as well. Alright, let's use the... Oh, I didn't close it. That's kind of disconcerting. Though I don't think it needs to be too deep. I think it can literally be one deep. And look who we found in our boat before. You know what? I'm going to see if we can tame him. So I broke the boat and Kitty disappeared. Can they go underwater? Nope. And I don't think he's in with the cow. He's definitely not in that one. Well, I guess we won't be getting ourselves a kitty. Is there anything more satisfying? As you can see, between episodes I've done a bit of minor adjustments here, making ourselves some stairs to get up to places. Makes it a little bit easier rather than having to jump everywhere. But I have cleared out a bit of an area up over here to set up this new melon and pumpkin farm, because of course we're not going to throw away dirty water before we've got clean. So gonna make this new one up here, just so we've got a new little area and hopefully make it a little bit more productive as such. Now, I did do a lot of terraforming up here to make sure that the land didn't just go in a nice straight line. So it did take me a little while to clear out this area. I'm sure if you go back to previous episodes you'll see just how big of a mountain this was. But of course just making sure that it doesn't look too uniform, putting little bits everywhere. Now I will fill in these two holes because they do look a bit strange just being empty. But I'm pretty happy with how that terraforming has gone. It's not all natural. It doesn't look necessarily natural, but it also doesn't look like it was hand done. So I'm very happy with the oddities and the shapes and everything like that. So if you guys have any pointers or tips for me in how to terraform a little bit better, please leave them down in the comments. But I say, let's get into this build. So up here, I have made myself a temporary tree farm because everything that I need to collect and build for the new melon and pumpkin farm requires oak, or not oak, but wood. It requires some form of wood. I need note blocks, well, I don't need any more chests because I've done all the hoppers, but that was a lot. I used a lot of wood for all the hoppers because I want to do 2 layers. So I am going with the same design that DigiNinja has gone with because I've done a bit of research, and that is one of the most efficient ways to get wood at the moment. So that will be how we are going to be getting our wood. No, sorry. That is one of the most efficient ways to get melons and pumpkins. As you can tell, I'm a little bit tired today. But so I thought we would do 2 layers of that one. So that means that we have to get a whopping 160 hoppers, which we've done, 81 observers, 81 pistons, and 81 note blocks as well. So at the moment, I'm just essentially spamming trees, trying to get as much wood as possible. And I absolutely hate when oak wood does this, because the reason I was chopping oak wood down was because it grew nice and straight. But then they added this strange conundrum where you get giant oak trees. So that's what I'm doing. I hope your weeks are going a little bit better than mine. My little one woke up numerous times last night, so I'm just trying to take it a little bit easy. Jumped on to relax for a little bit here and just chop down some wood essentially while he's taking a nap. But you guys don't really need to watch this, so I'll go ahead and chop down the rest of these trees and get all the wood that we need for all of our resources, and I will meet you over at the Melon and Pumpkin farm. Catch you there. So you guys, I got so into building that I actually forgot to start recording, but if you'll take a look over here, we have 1 layer of our farm done already. So we've got our lovely melons and pumpkins growing. I didn't have enough bone meal to do all of the stems, so some of them are still in the process of growing, but essentially in the time that it's taken me to build this and start building that 2nd layer up there, we have got ourselves quite a lot, including some dirt, but quite a lot of resources, so I can definitely see why this was one of the most efficient builds. I'm a little bit disappointed that I didn't do this earlier, but very happy that I decided to change the design. Now obviously with the 2 levels here, I have made a slight adjustment and have the hoppers running down the side here. I will have to make it look a bit prettier at some stage as well, but essentially right now all I want to do is get as many melon and pumpkins as we can, start trading them with our farmers over there so that we can get those emeralds up, and of course make sure that we've got all these lovely trades going. But I'm going to jump back in, finish building this, and I'll see you guys when it's all done. So the Melon and Pumpkin Farm 2.0 has been completed. We have 2 beautiful layers going on here. Obviously it does look a bit haphazard with those hoppers coming down the side, but there's not much we can do about that for now. But let's go ahead and have a look at how much stuff this has produced in the small amount of time that it's taken to build this beautiful, lovely, efficient design. Wow, I think that is about as much as I've harvested from the Melon and Pumpkin Farm 1 in the whole time that it's been running. But granted, there is only 4 of each kind of fruit, vegetable, both I guess, in there, so this has a lot more. But hopefully this will enable us to trade a lot more frequently with our farmer villagers and get lots of those lovely emeralds and then we can get lots of books and hopefully sell them to some of our friends, and then even maybe just help a few of them out like we have done previously, because of course on this server we're just looking at having a fun time playing with some mates and just really enjoying Minecraft as it is, having a bit of a difference in what we do each time as well. Like I mentioned earlier, I'll be looking at doing more redstone contraptions, so hopefully like this, and then also looking at my building style, changing that up a little bit, seeing if I can extend what I do, not just, dirt huts or tree houses and things like that, where it's literally just a floor and some lights. But let's get into the next part of today's episode, shall we? So, guys, it has taken me a while, but I have finally come up with a design for the Melon and Pumpkin farm building, because it just eludes me how you do really tall buildings but still make them not look as blocky as that building that I have right there. And that's only like, what, 4 high, and then the roof. So have a look, because I'm pretty proud of myself. It's not finished. We've still got a little bit to do, but I've done the bare bones of it. So have a look at this. This is our lovely entryway with some fences here. Obviously a bit of a light source there. I am going to have to put some more light sources in here so we don't spawn any mobs. But we have the acacia stripped wood here as the structural epicenter. We've got glass on top here, just because if you look in here with the entryway, it just means that you can see the inside here. So that's pretty cool. And then as well, as the entryway, we've obviously got the sandstone, smooth sandstone as the structure. We've got some stairs here, and then this will be the main wall heading up. So it'll be one in, which will just give the building a little bit of depth as well, so that it doesn't look quite so blocky, which is what we're going for. And also you may have noticed in that opening clip that mountain over there is slightly smaller. So I did a bit of resource gathering on that mountain, trying to make it not look like it's been stripped bare, obviously leaving some of the grass and a lot of the stone there as well. And then as well, over here, we've flattened this one out too, and my lovely friend Molyneux came over and did some insane terraforming. Let's have a look in here. So he's added coarse dirt so the grass won't spread. He's added little waterfalls, some buttons, awesome new lanterns that you can get using the soul sand. And he's gone up here, made it all look fabulous. But my favourite part is actually down here near our zombie friend. Look at this inlet. Look at it, we've got the hanging lanterns, we've got another little waterfall. I love the use of the stairs to make little holes as well, and the pressure plates. It's just all going on. And this has inspired me to make sure that we actually do something with this area. So we might, make this look not quite so barren, really. We might do a little bit with this area. Obviously we can't do too much while we are still zombifying the villagers and putting them up in their pens. Hello, sir. Are you here to protect them? Please don't kill our friend over there. He is friend, not foe. But up here we've now named, or not named, but put up the details of all our villagers and added a couple more at the end here as well, just so that we've got a few more trades. We've got unbreaking with this guy here as well. Obviously level 2, it took me forever to get level 2 that I just gave up and stuck with it just because I couldn't be bothered to keep going. As you can see, we've got a few rogue villagers roaming around as well, but what I've done is leveled off this area, because I'm not sure if you guys remember, but there was another massive mountain here. Now I'm not sure what this is going to be the home of just yet. We've got a few more farms that we'd love to make, being the cactus farm, which of course is going over there. We then have bamboo and sugar cane that we need to do as well. So maybe we will dig down into here, maybe make like a staircase down or something, and do some kind of underground, make it a little bit different. And then this will be the area of our tree farm. The future site of tree farm right here. At the moment we've just got the manually growing ones because obviously we need quite a few chests for all of our lovely designs in making all of those hoppers that we need for this stuff. But I hope you guys enjoyed just having a sneak peek at that design. I'm going to finish that one off, so be back with you shortly. And so it is done. With the use of a macro, I was able to randomly place all of my different types of sandstone and sand to make a very random pattern all around the outside. Okay, maybe it's not done. I need to take away my staircase of dirt. The lovely staircase of dirt, because I still don't have any scaffolding, which I really need to look at building. But that is also the reason for one of the farms we're going to have. But look at this lovely random pattern. How cool is it? I love macros. Didn't even know how to make them before this, but they're going to be super useful for future builds as well. How cool is that? Mind you, I love the chiseled sandstone. It's like one of my favorite blocks because it's just a creeper head. It's just awesome. But I am actually in love with this build. So happy with it. Love the pillars, but my favorite is the entryway. The use of these fence posts and the light. It's great. Only thing I have to do is, as I mentioned, put a little bit of light up in those two corners. Excuse me, sir. This is my bed. So... Hey! What? You can't stand on another person when they're sleeping. Anywho... But yes, a little bit of light in the two corners. Maybe I'll hang a couple more lanterns. But besides that, done and dusted. Very happy with this. Probably need to get myself another double chest in here at some point because obviously this is filling up too quickly. I can't sell it to my villagers fast enough. But guys, that is all we have time for. Look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye for now.